Hi guys, and welcome to this raw granola recipe. We are simply going to start off by blending about 6 or 8 dates with a drop of water. You can add a little bit more water in if you need to, but we're going to have a go at dehydrating this stuff. So if you put a little bit too much water, that's fine. And then we've got a nice little cup full of desiccated coconut. We've got 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla powder from Raw Living EU in there, which is amazing. It makes everything taste so good. And then we are putting 2 jars worth, or 2 cups worth of mixed nuts. So we've got some Brazils, we've got some pecans, some walnuts, some almonds, a little bit of everything in there. And we're just going to blitz it all up together. And we get this nice sticky consistency, and it's the dates that will bind it all together, and the water helps also. And now we're going to use the dehydrator, and we're just going to smush all of the mixture onto our dehydrator tray. You could easily use the oven for this as well. Simply, once you finish cooking your sweet potatoes or whatever in the oven, you just pop this on the bottom tray of a warm oven, and you could just leave it in there, and you could just kind of check on it. Maybe leave it overnight if it's not too hot, and that will just gently crisp it up. So with the dehydrator, it doesn't go above 42 degrees, so it keeps the enzymes intact in the food, so much more nourishing for you. So just pop the lid on, and then once it's done 24 hours later, it'll be nice and crispy and crunchy. And then all you do is just break it up and pop it in a nice little lock and lock box to keep it nice and fresh. Mine lasted for about a month, so yeah, kind of perfect. Make it for cereals. I'm going to show you how I make my nice little smoothie bowl. So we've just got a couple of frozen bananas, maybe 3 or 4 frozen bananas in there. And we just blend that with a little bit of water. So what you find sometimes is it will just blend down perfectly, and other times it won't. So you might just need to add a little bit of water, or just have a little bit of a spoon around of it to get it all moving. So I just add a bit more water in there. And then it should start looking something like ice cream. This stuff is so good. I personally really like this with a bit more water in it, so it's a bit more like a banana milk. And that's my favourite way. This one's a little bit thicker than what I normally do, but equally delicious. So you can see it looks just like ice cream. So we're just going to scoop it into our bowl. And then I thought we'd try something different today. If you've got a bit of a sweet tooth and love chocolate, we're going to add a teaspoon of our raw cacao powder, so our raw chocolate powder, which is said to be full of nutrients. And you should check out Model Chocolate for some amazing raw chocolate recipes. Let's give that a little bit of a blitz. And then we're simply going to pour that chocolate banana ice cream into our bowl as well. I chose the hottest day of the year to make this video, so we'll see how it looks in a minute. So it'll go nice and slushy, but equally delicious. If you did it on a cooler day, it would keep much more of a kind of ice cream-like consistency. So we've got our goodness on there, and then we're just going to sprinkle on our raw granola over the top, and this is going to be such a tasty treat, and equally fantastic as a breakfast for the kids. So we'll get a closer look. It's good, it's really good. This is another option, just banana on its own in my nice little coconut bowl. And this is how the chocolate and banana granola looks. It's really nice, really great for any time of day. I love this stuff. And then I'll show you another one that I've also made, which is a raspberry banana blend. And this one was equally delicious. So if you fancy more fruity, just add the raspberries in instead. So yeah, just blend raspberries in instead of the raw cacao, and you get this nice two-toned pink and white delight. So have fun guys, and enjoy. Well done, bye!